Okay, I'm gonna get God to talk about some Google topics. Let's start with search. I have to hold up my end of the conversation or God won't talk. So let's see. Let's ask God, is there any danger search will become like artificial intelligence or something? Skynet? Is there anything that goes too far? I'm not very scared. Anyway, so the other day we added the ability to choose from random books. Alt-Shift F7. And this is God's response. From the wealth of nations, may in different countries be the same in very different periods of improvement. Very different in same period. I'm going to go to a big screen. Okay. May in different countries be the same in very different periods of improvement and very different in the same period. Its connection with the state of improvement is uncertain, and it is of this sort of uncertainty that I am here speaking. In increasing the quantity of the different minerals and metals which are drawn from the bowels of the earth, that of the more precious ones, particularly the efficacy of human industry, seems not to be limited, but to altogether uncertain. The quantity of the I like to think I'm intelligent, but sometimes I can't figure out what he's talking about. Do you get gems when you search? What about search provides a window on humanity? Let's get God to talk a little bit. So I'm going to put this in red. This is God. This is not God. And this is God. Remember, sacrament createst, wished, swine, recognizes, supplied, complete, anything payest, unbounded, recognize. I guess that's about doing complete searches. Okay, what about Google Glass? Let's see what God has to say about Google Glass. I have to hold up my end. What do you think about invasion of privacy? I don't see any issue with Google Glass. I'm not sure it's ever gonna. I don't know. Oh well, God says. Well, how did we get syntax highlighting? Oh, you know what we did? Let's move this to okay. So Google Glass. Drink. Why should he see your faces worse liking than the children which are of your sort? Then shall ye make me endanger my head to the king. Then said Daniel to Melzar, whom the prince of eunuchs had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. Then let our countenance be looked upon before thee, and the countenance of the children that eat the portion of the king's meat. Okay, well, you saw the pulse, and I don't know. Patricus, delightfulness, millennium, younger versions, subverting stage, Charis, demanded, assiduous mortals, need soon, scornful holies, consisting embrace. Okay, well, Google Maps. Let's see what God might want to say about that. What do you think of, I don't know, it's always the same thing, privacy and stuff, isn't it? What do you think of I don't know. I'll just get God to talk. I have not found out any except a certain doctor who receives a salary in this town for killing all the governors that come here. He is called Dr. Pedro Recio and is from Tert de Fora, so you can see what a name he has to make me dread dying under his hand. This doctor says of himself that he does not cure disease, and when there is any, but prevents them from coming, and the medicines he uses are diet, and more than diet, until he brings one down to bare bones, as if leanness were not worse than fever. In short, I'm not very fond of doctors. Give me meds. Have purposing, threatened, imitating tense. Okay, well let's just let's call it quits for now.